rather fortunately, not getting taken down. That is Boom Esports out of here. Yeah, they pulled it off. Of champions taken down. 8 eliminations already up.
And all four by who? It was just one player who came in for the third party. That was a 1v4 in the third party situation. Look at this. 7-9 on 104, Vampire on 105, and ASSALAM is on 103. What a brilliant points table. What a competition. By the last man standing, but instead decided to cook. Here comes another fight. It's ASSALAM versus Boom M. In fact, entire Boom squad is here. Bonbit is spotted by Kasanova. The position of Kasanova is so good. The revival cannot happen. But you gotta watch out. Bonbit can take you down. If they knock out Kasanova, only then they can try and go back for a revival. Otherwise, it's not looking good for Boom Esports. Team ASSALAM, they have every possible advantage.
Yeah, they definitely do. Can they capitalize on it, though? That is going to be the big question. So up comes Who and the rest of the team now as they look to rush on forward. Beautiful bit of Overwatch being played out there as well. But Boom now feeling all the heat. So the rush is on Who. Getting taken down. Baby losing quite a bit of HP. But unfortunately, or rather fortunately, not getting taken down. That is Boom Esports out of here. Yeah, they pulled it off.
Amazing by Kasanova. Seems like the Pakistani teams are here for the show because in every other match we see someone clutching it off. It's not this time. It's Kasanova with a 1v4 in Team Boom Esports.
Not gonna be backing down just yet. Quick little bit of a restrat there, but Hitman gets found and down they go. Hello, Axatron getting swept away. Champions Esports getting the squad wipe, but it is gonna be short-lived as ASI8 steal the play, and with that, get the entirety of champions taken down. 8 eliminations already up.
And all four by who? It was just one player who came in for the third party. That was a 1v4 in the third party situation. The rest of AI, they were like, whoa, what happened? Where is the whole team? Where is C1? Obviously, the heavy utility play is going to come in, and on the back of it, it's going to be ASSALAM is going to join, and they did join. They took down 2 players, and look at ASSALAM. Kasanova is not stopping whatsoever, and down they go. 2 players are knocked out, and it's the time for Team TDK to do a third party. Bumblebee coming in with the grenade. He's trying to buzz, but he also took down in the process.
Wow. Cheeky nades coming in from all directions. Now, biggest run by Vitality down to 1. It is going to be Razy up on the high ground, looking to rain down absolute hellfire onto the players from Todak. Going for a wide wraparound. Looking for the opportunity, but this also now allows another opportunity for ASI8 to strengthen their front line as the angles are looking to get wrapped up. Looking to push through as much as they can here. But here we go. Woo spots out a little bit of something. Not quite getting the angle there on Frenzy. Depp now quickly looking to close up. Trying to bring them back into the fight. Skyforce will get eliminated in the meantime. And now it is going to be a very hairy, scary engagement. 3-way fight on the edge of zone.
Look at the map. Vampire Sports is also joining in. It's going to be a 4-team fight over here. It's gonna bring absolute chaos. Vampire Sports also trying to do a third or maybe a 4th party, but Team ASSALAM, they've decided to charge in. Now that they can hear so many gunshots and the players getting knocked out, they don't want to miss out the action. But here comes another team, Vampire Sports, trying to settle down. They're not trying to push forward as they saw the next Esports right in front of them. And look at this, the first knockout was there. Mela, although he missed a lot of bullets, but at last the connection was there. And G is going to be left to bleed out. Vampire Sports, will they try to charge in? Although ASSALAM, they have their eyes everywhere. They're not letting Team Next Esports to come close. 2 players on that vehicle trying to push forward, and next to Esports, that's going to be another fight where Team ASSALM will try to have their third party.
Well, let's see if that party is going to continue. Vampire is now relentless, trying to clean it up before ASI8 gets their hand in the action. Baby, I like that off-angle position here. Now it's going to be who trying to lock it down. It is absolute chaos. Now BTR down to 2. Not quite sure if Razy and Bumblebee.
Why would you do that?
We'll be able to see some light at the end of the tunnel. Iron, good off angle position here. Yet to step it up, bring in those eliminations. But now it's going to be go time. Who with a beautiful nade. It is almost the end. And there we have it. Bigatron by Vitality goes down. ASI8 up to 14 eliminations.
I mean, it's just Kasanova and Who with 13 eliminations. It's just 1 elimination by Baby. This is brilliant by both these lads. Iron is left with just hopes and no elimination in his backpack. I mean, Iron is one of those aggressive players. Whenever we talk about young talents out there, it's Iron who comes in, I mean, in the list. But wait a second, here comes another fight. It's next versus Team ASSALAM. And Baby will find one. He will definitely get the elimination point. Next Esports will find the crosshairs on Team Vampire Sports, but that's a mistake. Apex will find himself in a sticky situation. On one side it's Iron, and another it's Who, and Who will take down another player's 7th elimination point. It's a race of Who and Kasanova. A race of getting elimination numbers. Look at them. If Who gets 1, Kasanova gets another. And now it's down to a 3v4. Vampire versus ASSALAM.
I mean, talk about a shared responsibility coming through here from them. They're just like, one for you, one for me. One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me. Who will remain as they could potentially hit 19 eliminations, 1 away from hitting a 30 bomb. That is the closest we might come to seeing that happen, at least here in game number 5, the second to last day. ASI8 looking absolutely amazing right now. Centaur, Mula on the front line. Kasanova is going to be looking for that off angle. Will they be able to find it though? Because I mean, ASI8, they have a phenomenal read on the position here.
Absolutely, they have the map control, but wait a second, Mula will find Who as he tried to overcommit. That's a mistake. One more such mistake and it will be over. ASSALAM, they cannot overcommit. They're trying to make sure that Team Vampire does not get out of these compounds, and Vampire will feel the suffocation. And look at the angle of Baby. That's the important angle. No time for reset, no space, nothing. Vampire will just try and get out once the zone try to close in. ASSALAM, they have the zone, they have the elevation, they have the position. Vampire can do one thing. They can lose everyone to the zone, but they will try to clutch in. They will try to charge, and Kasanova needs to find a place. And now he's trying to move inside the zone, and this is the boulder from where he's going to play. Vampire, they're trying to deploy the smokes. The virtual cover is there. Are they going to try and take down ASSALAM? Is it going to happen or not? Let's wait and find out.
But what an amazing player that we see coming through here from ASI8. It's like they're playing with their food, right? They're just toying now.
Whoa, mistakes.
The rest of the lobby. Baby getting hit. Now Mula trying to break away, but has been spotted. The shots are connecting on through. Quick reaction here from the side of ASI8. Now it is going to be Lazarus and Centaur looking to see if they can clutch it up. It is going to be a pretty tall order, but if there's any team that could potentially look to clutch it, it would be the side here of Vampire Esports. Lazarus well within reach of those nades as they continue to fly through. Kasanova throwing everything they can at them. Lazarus is down. Centaur with a quick response. Kasanova relaying the information, and there we have it. ASI8 coming in hot off the press, running away with the performance here. Just absolutely lighting this lobby up. They took down anything that moved ahead of them. And of course, now stepping up to the plate, making sure that they get their first winner chicken dinner.
19 elimination. That's the craziest number that we've seen in this entire competition.
Well, it is of course going to be Kasanova coming in here as the match MVP. 8 eliminations and 1,057 damage. Absolutely insane performance.
You have tomorrow where you can try to make a comebacks, but moving onwards, the points table will take a huge shift. Vampire Esports is now on the first spot. Not a big difference. Oh my god, look at this. M9 on 104, Vampire on 105, and ASSALAM is on 103. What a brilliant points table. What a competition.